we learned that I'm a terrible communicator with women. We learned that when I liked a woman, I would say everything but I like you. And that's in the reunion special. And even when
you would say, I don't want to hook up with the same girl.
That's right.
But you meant, I would like to be dating you, so that it meant more.
That's exactly what I meant. And I think my wife would argue that I still have trouble communicating with women today. You know, I mean, it's something I'm still learning as I go.
Now, not in this special is your buddy from high school, Jason.
Yep.
Do you think there was ever a conversation of him being there, or was this like, we're going to focus on season 1 and that's it?
No, that's a great question. I talked to him about it, and I think they would have loved to have been here. But I think that, who knows, maybe there'll be a season 2 reunion. I think that there's just a lot of storylines with season 1. It would kind of be hard to bring more drama in, if you will.
Yeah, Jessica says she has a lot to get off her chest if there's a season 2.
I think there'll be one. I really do.
John Cena at a cafe and clearly caught off guard when TikToker Harry Daniels ambushes him with his signature shtick. And the interaction, well, Harry himself says the whole thing went haywire as soon as he started singing his rendition of Invisible String by Taylor Swift.
Isn't it just so pretty to think all along there was so
Nice to meet you. Would you like to sing now?
Yes.
For what purpose?
because I think that everyone is
Okay. I'm not mind what you're saying.
okay, thank you.
I mean, the faces say it all. Harry admitting he had no decorum and his approach was so bad.
I would just say be confident, you know, like you're fine, you're great as you are, and just have a little bit of, you know, self-worth, you know, like truly. Like I just think that I was watching back, I'm like, oh, you're just so insecure, right? Like everyone's like, you're so messy or you're so dramatic. I'm like, I don't think that was it. I think I was just insecure. I just wanted something that I didn't know what I wanted, you know?
Who knows who they are at 15? Nobody.
Exactly. And so I think that, like, you know, like I said, my daughter's here with me and she was hopped onto an interview and she's just talking and I was like, that. Like,
Okay,
if I could have been like
13-year-old
that,
knows who she is.
Right, exactly. I'm like, I'm trying not to kill that in her because that's what I wish I would have had a little more of, you know?
Well, I mean, when it comes to the love triangle, from the jump, they made it seem like Lauren and I were just straight up having this affair out in the open. When I never cheated on Kristen during our relationship, Lauren and I never did anything like that. As some high school relationships go, you know, there's some off and on and times where you're broken up. And, you know, it was senior year. Everyone was having a good time together. You know, all sorts of people in the cast were all hooking up with other people. They decided to lock into that one. So, yeah, that to me, there was a big liberty taken there on just exactly what was going on with the triangle.
It was the real Orange County with a little sprinkle on
little asterisk. Yeah, you know, it's produced for television. When they're not able to, which has probably worked out in their favor, to capture those confessionals and having us speak to camera, you know, the way they got to piece that story together, the liberties in the edit need to happen, right? Yeah. But hey, from it, they made a great show that was intriguing to viewers. So
we're still talking about it 20 years later, so something was right. What was it like to go back?
Eine Alarmanlage aus. Und dann trafen wir Steven und Kristen hatten sich gerade getrennt und Lauren und Steven waren gerade zusammengekommen und es gab einen Streit, über den im Special gesprochen wird, bei dem sie getrennt werden mussten. Kristen, Lauren Unheld. Wir wussten also, wow, das klingt nach etwas, dem es sich zu folgen lohnt. Dann, weißt du, sieh dir diese Kinder an. Sie sind wunderschön. Wir sind also direkt ins Geschehen eingestiegen und hatten Glück. Dann gab es noch die anderen tollen Charaktere. Ich meine Talent, tolle Mode.
Es war eine Goldgrube. Red mit Christina. Und man hätte sie schreiben können, es war wirklich nur Glück.
Leute haben es versucht und sind gescheitert.
Leute haben es versucht. Genau das hat mich in dem Special im Lachen gebracht. Die Besetzung lacht über die Idee, dass die Produktion sie hinsetzt und sagt, ihr dürft nicht trinken, während wir drehen.
I just helped Gail to dig the hole and put ground.
That's friendship.
Yeah,
that's friendship.
friendship.
But in like 10 years, this will be a taller tree, and there'll be plenty of shade. And I'll come and I'll sit and I'll have a cup of tea.
Yeah, you can
I'll have a cup of tea under my tree. I
you
love
can
that.
sit here and to see the sunrise or
Yeah.
sunset.
Yay!
Very
This
nice.
year.
Welcome.
Koolyong endures thanks to the people who continuously find their way back here to tell its stories, to reunite with friends. Their visits and research not only pay respect to its past, but carry the spirit of Kuliang forward for future generations.